What are your specific plans to identify and secure sustainable funding to open and operate the Senior Community Center?
I won't repeat my... I'm done.
Go ahead.
What I said last time about giving everybody in the city over 65 a key to the senior center, which would then put it to use, and we could put a coffee can near the front door, and they could drop nickels and dimes in there. Eventually, we'd reach a total amount of money that will help wash the windows or something. Other than that, what we can do, I think, is I understand that one of the groups had a dance on Saturday, and it generated a fair amount of money. Using that senior center for things like dances, high school proms, maybe meetings such as this would be a very good use of that place and generate capital. Now I'm almost done. I haven't really thought about how to generate capital for that place.
Thank you. Mr. Starosciak?
Opening the Seniors Community Center should be a priority in San Leandro. We should look at reprioritizing our existing funds to make that happen. We have the staff, we have the facility, we just need those extra funds to make it happen. When the Senior Flex Shuttle was about to be cut in hours, I found existing funding that was reprioritized to save the hours of the Flex Shuttle. When the Crossing Guard program was asked to come back, I found existing funding that we reprioritized to make that happen. The opportunity for bringing revenue through rentals is another way to make sure there's funding. And there's also an opportunity to partner with nonprofit organizations to bring the services to the senior center to run them. I think through all of these ways, reprioritizing our existing funding, revenues from rentals, and partnering with a nonprofit, we will find a way to open our senior center.
Thank you. Mr. Santos?
Yeah, I have a quick answer, and I agree with my colleague there. I think maybe the thing that we have to do, and it is my understanding that we will have, and we should be receiving, 2 proposals from 2 nonprofits to open and operate the senior center. That is probably the best way to go. So let's wait till we hear from them, and then we will see what we can do to partner with them and open that center and get it going for all our seniors who have waited a long time for a senior center in this city.
Thank you. Ms. Mestas?
The first thing we need to do is do what we've done in hard times to get out of a recession, and that's create jobs. We have our own nonprofit. It's called Community Members. This could be a great community builder for not only teenagers, but the existing community. We've used volunteers in the past. I also agree with bringing in a nonprofit. But bottom line, we need to create revenue by selling homes, renting our properties, and creating business and economics in San Leandro.
Thank you. Mr. Cassidy?
Well, the answer is sound budgeting. You take a look at what the school board did with respect to the Fred Korematsu Center. They're receiving reduced money from the state, yet they opened up a new campus that costs about $300,000 more a year to operate. They did that because they adopt multi-year budgets. They planned ahead. They made sure the money was there. There are 2 people here on the stage that approved a budget for this year that had 0 money for the senior center. Now they're telling you that somehow they're going to find the money. They didn't get the job done when they had the opportunity, when they served in office. I don't see them getting the job done down the road. What we need to do is to allocate the funds for it and to then figure out how we address all of our other needs. But you make that a priority from day one. You plan this out over a number of years. You don't come back to the community, after you've made these decisions and then say, oops, let's find a nonprofit to run it. The answer should come from within the city budget itself.
Thank you. Mr. Filipovich.
All right, you've lost me because I think you went by me one time and then we start again, but I can care less about that. I need to get something straightened out here on what we're talking about. You're talking about this questions on the senior citizen?
Right. What are your specific plans to identify and secure sustainable funding to open and operate the Senior Community Center?
Right. Now, it's extremely important that you understand this. If you don't understand this, even if you're a senior citizen, I'd like you to, every senior citizen to raise their hand, please, to this question. How many of you sitting in this audience participate in the senior citizen system that we have right now, that's working in the system right now? How many in the audience participate there? None?
Nobody.
That's the problem.
One.
We're not getting the senior citizens within the city of San Leandro that are participating in this. Not a single one, yet that tax revenue has to come from you and me. It has to come from people that have residence within the city of San Leandro. If you don't know how the taxing system works, forget it.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk.
I'm sorry.